everybody, this is Doug from DC Best Ever, and on today's episode, I'm going to show you how to use chopsticks, so stick around.
Alright, so I got my little setup here. Now I know what you're thinking, why would you use pickles? Well, it's because I don't know how to make sushi, otherwise I'd have that. This is the closest thing that I had that was like a sushi shape that I could use to demonstrate how to use chopsticks. Now, according to some people, there's a couple different ways that you can use chopsticks. There's the authentic way, and then there's the American way. I only know the American way. I can't do it any other way, so I'm going to show you that way, and hopefully this helps you out, because nothing is worse than going to a restaurant with somebody to eat sushi, and they're either picking it up with their fingers or using a fork. It's like, come on. Have some culture, people. Okay, so when you're about to hold the chopsticks correctly, how I start out is I put both of them into the crest between my thumb and my index finger. And then I close my hand around them like I'm holding a pen or a pencil. Now, what you want to do is adjust it to where you're just holding the upper chopstick in your thumb and your index finger, and you notice the bottom one doesn't move at all. So now you're just manipulating the top chopstick up and down and holding it about a little less than an inch apart. And then you can grab wide pieces of sushi or skinny pieces of sushi, whatever, and then I usually use my plate or whatever just to make sure that the two tips of them are lined up correctly. So, as you can see, I can very easily grab a piece of pickle. And I can grab them and move them around my plate if I wanted to, and you know, they're not slipping, they're not falling out or anything. It's very simple to do. And the key thing is just make sure that you're only moving that top one, because if you're trying to move both at the same time, you're basically you're screwing it all up, the whole process. And you know, and don't be a jerk and like stab your sushi, because that's just wrong in my opinion. And you know, chopsticks can be used for other things besides sushi. Obviously, you can eat noodles with them and everything. But let me eat a piece of pickle real quick, and let me show you what else they're good for. What is that? Is that bacon that I have in my pan? Why would I just randomly have bacon cooking on my video? I don't understand. You know, people who know me know that I can't stand bacon, right? But chopsticks are awesome for cooking bacon, because if you're using a good nonstick pan and maybe you don't have any rubber-tipped tongs to use so you don't scratch the bottom of the pan, you can use chopsticks to flip your bacon over, because you can perfectly grab the end of the bacon and flip each piece of bacon over. Sorry, I screwed that one up. But you can see it's really simple to grab the bacon by the end and flip it over. Bacon is greasy, obviously, so they will slip on occasion, but once they cook a little bit more and they're more solid, they're a lot easier to grab onto. But as you can see, you know, it works pretty well for that purpose, and that's what I've been using recently to flip my bacon around. So I would say chopsticks are almost the perfect tool. The only thing I would say they're not good for is eating cereal. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next video.